In the 80s, a foundation that was a little bit paler was applied. This allowed the colors on the skin to pop. During the 80s, a little bit of powder was applied to the face to set the foundation, but not a lot because they still wanted a more dewy finish. A variety of colors were placed onto the eyes and face. Here I'm using a pink blush in the inner part of her eyes and then a little bit of a brighter pink blush on top of it. Next I'll be applying a purple into the middle of the lid, kind of blending the two together. Then on the outer third of the eyelid, I'm applying a blue and blending that into the purple as well. On the lower lash line, I'm using a darker blue and then the same purple color on the inner portion of the lower lash line. Now I'm applying black liner and flicking a wing. Bright pinks and purples were applied to the face. On my mom, I'm applying a very bright pink blush. For lips, a bright pink was applied. Here I'm using a Barbie pink lipstick. Here I'm just touching up the eyeliner. In the 80s, the brows were bigger and bushier, so I'm just filling in my mother's eyebrows and then flicking them up to create a more bushy eyebrow look. Now curling the eyelashes and applying mascara. Lastly, I apply a black pencil liner onto the lower lash line. Starting out on the lower part of my upper lash line, I'm applying a black eyeliner and smudging it out. Then, for the lower lash line, I'm applying little dots of black eyeliner and then smudging it out. Moving on into the crease, I'm applying a warm brown shade into the crease and blending that out. On top of the blended out eyeliner, I'm going to be applying a dark brown and smoking that out up into the crease. Then going back and forth with blending until I'm happy with the smokiness. For the lower lash line, apply that dark brown eyeshadow and then use a lighter shadow to blend it out. Now curl the eyelashes and then apply mascara. For this 90s grunge look, you're going to want to use a paler foundation. Powdering the face was very important because in the 90s, they liked a matte finished face. For eyebrows, I brushed my eyebrows to be as tiny and skinny as possible, then I used a darker brow shade. For lips, I went in with a brown. This was a new trend in the 90s, and it was a very key look.